there. Our project today is a Mother's Day vase bouquet. So what you'll need is your vase. This is a very slender vase, and this is a foam ball. It's going to go right here, so you can make it as big as you want or the small as you want. It's your choice. You're going to need some flowers. These are artificial flowers that I've already had, so I'm going to recycle. I got some other flowers, and then I like to use my my little leaves as well. And I have a few of these little pretty flowers, so we'll see if we use these or not. Another thing you'll need is your E6000 glue. Okay, you'll need some wire cutters, some scissors, hot glue, and hot glue sticks. And I think that's it. Oh, and you'll need your gemstones. Okay, so let's get started here. So first thing is putting your gemstones into your vase. You can do it in one color or you can mix it. I like to mix mine. So I put some green and I put some of the clear, and I mix it up a little bit. Put a little bit of each until it's completely full. Here we go. Just the last of my gemstones. Now, one bag of the gemstones would probably work for this project. I got two because I wanted to do two of these, and I like the different colors as well. Okay, so we got that. So you see how pretty that is so far? Yeah, there we go. All right, and this is our foam ball. This one here is a 4-inch, so you can use a 4-inch for a real slender vase like this, or like I said, you can get a bigger ball and your flower arrangement can be bigger. It's all your preference. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my E6000 glue around the edge here of the vase. This glue will dry clear, so if you make a mess, don't you worry about it. Plus the flowers are going to cover it, so you won't really see it. Now, E6000 takes a little bit to dry, so in addition to that, I'm going to use hot glue. So I'm going to stream some over my gemstones, so my foam will get some of it as well. And on the edge here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, put my, oh, I have too many gemstones, but that's okay. So I'm going to just flop it over like this. Let it try to dry. I'm going to put a little bit around the edge here of the glass and the foam ball. Okay. This is going to be covered, so you don't have to worry about making a big mess and worrying about people seeing it around the edge here. And you'll notice with the foam ball, the hot glue melts it just a tad, so but that's okay because it will dry pretty quick. I'm going to blow on it a little to get it to dry faster. So there we go. It's starting to dry already. So you're going to flip it over, press down. Okay. And there you go. It should be dry on there. All right. If not, it will be drying. Yeah, it's still a little wobbly, probably because the E6000 weakened it just a tad. Okay, so let's get started here. So we have our flowers, okay? I'm gonna put 3 together. See, 3 together, like this, to make a rectangle. Not a rectangle, a triangle. You see that? See, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how high we want this. And we have these flowers as well, so we need to see how high. So we're gonna cut them down one by one, all the same length. Okay, so I'm gonna start placing them in my foam ball. And I put them at an angle, and you can see how that is? That's pretty. All right, so, and I have it sticking up just a tad, if you can tell. You see how it's sticking up? All right, so the next step I'm gonna do is use my colored one. I'm gonna come down a little bit and trim it like that. And I'm gonna place it in there. I'm going to go down a little bit here. And press it all the way in. Isn't that pretty? At least it's starting to be, huh? So, we're going to have 3 of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the next one in. There's that. They're not touching, but that's okay. So we're going to trim this one down. And if you can tell, I left a little bit of the stem. Okay. And that's about 1 inch of the stem. Okay. And then I'm going to place this in here. All right, so this is what we have so far. It's not as poofy so yet, but we are gonna fill it in with other flowers, okay? So we have 3 of these here, and we're gonna place these in between, okay? In between the purples. So we're gonna trim that down. We're going to place it. Like that. See how that's filling it in? All right, we're going to do that all the way around with the next 2. I'm going to trim this down. We're going to place it in here. Trim this next one down. And I'm going to place it in. You see how that's filling it in? You can always adjust your flowers. I like to do it while I go, so I make sure it looks like I want it. You see that? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so the next layer, let's see what we want to do. We have these pretty little flowers we can put down here. That might pop it a little, but we got to see, do we have enough of those? We can put those around the purple. Let's see, because I'm recycling flowers, so you just got to play with it and see how you like it. Now, if you've noticed, I haven't used much of the hot glue, but you can always go back and hot glue some of the flowers in if you like how it is arranged. Sometimes it just sticks just fine, and others you need to hot glue a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some more of the white, pretty small flowers around the purple. Do we like that? It's falling down a little bit. Maybe we can angle it a little bit more. Let's see here. That's a little droopy for me. So we're gonna see if we have any other flowers around here. So I have some daisies from another arrangement. So I might use the daisies. So these have some of its own greenery. We're gonna place it in here and see how it looks. Let me go ahead and squish it in there, and oh, that looks pretty good, huh? What do you think? Has a tad of yellow in it. Oh, I like it. I like playing around with these flowers because you can make it however you want it, especially when you're recycling some of your flowers. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'll show you what I got here. So using these daisies, it's poking it out a tad, and so we're going to see if we're going to really like that look. All right, so there we go, and we can always come back and put our greenery in. You see how our greenery is going to go right under here. We just put as much greenery as we want. So I'm going to trim my greenery down like that. And when I put it in, I have it facing down like this. So the petals are facing down instead of up. You see? And then I place it upward like this. So let's go ahead and do that. See how that's turning out? Okay. So I'm going to do that all the way around because I think I have a few of different greenery, and that's okay. We can always play with it, make it our own. So I'm going to go around here and let's see, I put that where that flower is. I'm going to put in this one where this flower is. And I'm going to keep doing that. Alright. So I think I have enough of this one type of greenery to go around one time. Okay. Hope you're liking it so far. Okay, and we have one more here. I'm going to trim it up a little. Okay, so see that? There we go. Okay, so now we have some other greenery. So I'm going to pick some of this other greenery that I have from another arrangement. Okay, here we go. Just grab a few. Okay, we have our greenery. And I'm going to use this greenery. Do the same thing and go around the bottom edge. Okay, you see that? You see how that's turning out? It's looking good to me. I hope it's looking good to you too. But these arrangements, you can make it your own, whatever flowers you want, or whatever greenery you want to use. All right. I think that's all of it. There we go. See how pretty that is? And see, here's the top. Isn't that so pretty? You can always put a ribbon around it or some rope. You can even put a note on it and Mod Podge it. You can use these stems here, super glue, or not super glue, but hot glue, like scrapbooking stickers on here. If you double it and it will wrap around it, you can have little notes that can be popping out. So just a few ideas. I hope you guys like this video of the Mother's Day flower bouquet. See that? Isn't that so beautiful? All right, well, I hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.